Andre, everyone is talking about the investment that it has changed the world. People have made fortunes on this investment overnight. It is changing lives like nothing else. Of course, I'm talking about Mikko Rantanen over 2.5 shots. 6-1 on the year. You'll love to see it.
Outstanding stuff. Outstanding stuff. That hits really big for me. Somehow, the Avalanche score 7 goals. 1 point from Nathan MacKinnon.
Yeah.
1. As my guy likes to say, you gotta score them. The goals have to go in, sadly.
I know.
His plus-minus, though, was 3. That really...
that hurts.
How was he on the ice for 3 goals, but only was involved? Only 1 hockey assist? I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Can we... we lost our monitor, Kale. No worries.
It's no concern.
I told you, dude.
Yeah.
Betting on... You don't bet on points. Just bet on shots.
Oh.
Mikko Rantanen.
Good
And
job.
then Mikko first Avs goal, but not first goal, because the Sharks got the first goal. Oh, well, there you go. It was so many.
There was a lot out there.
And
remember how I said I was going to take Nate shots? Mm-hmm. So I thought I got a sign from above.
yeah,
But I didn't get a sign from above at all. So I went to put in Nate shots, but I accidentally clicked Nate first goal scorer. And then I went into my bet slip, and I was like, why is my potential earnings so high? And then I was like, oh, I accidentally put, wait, this is a sign. It's going to happen. And so I took it. It didn't happen.
the accidental, hopeful bet.
It should have been a sign, right?
I know. Dude, and then I got that 100% profit boost on a parlay, and I went Mikko with John Wall under 21.5.
That hit.
No, he's stuck at 15 for the entire second half until they put him in. He gets 2 quick points, gets in a little scuffle with Russell Westbrook, misses a layup, misses a shot, and then somehow hits this 3. It was his last shot, too. So on that stupid 3, I lose that parlay.
I swear he had 17 points. Maybe when I saw
he
that.
did for the longest, and
Maybe
then
when I
ended
saw that
with
highlight,
24.
the game wasn't over yet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, brutal. And then the Rangers, we knew that was the one iffy part of our... But I'm watching the end of that game. The Rangers ended on a power play with 1:37. So, they probably pulled the goalie there. I mean, they pulled the goalie there.
6-on-4.
God, they couldn't get it. Oh, devastating. But my college basketball tees hit 7-legger.
7-legger?
7-legger. I took Kentucky. Remember we said we faded the odds boost. So I did that. I took Kale's Drake.
Bulldogs.
They were down by 17. They somehow covered the original spread, but more than enough for my tees.
Yeah, just a quick shout out to the Drake Bulldogs. Undefeated against the spread this year.
That's
they were
impressive.
down 17. They didn't just come back to win yesterday. They came back to cover a 5-point spread. It was big. They held Missouri State to just 6 baskets total in the second half. It was insane.
I will say my Buffs last week were down 18 at one point and then ended up being up 18 at another point. So just,
It's a magical year.
it's a magical year.
It's a magical year for
and
college
so
hoops in this place. And
Butler
Butler covered the tees by a last-minute layup.
Oh, you love it.
was
I mean, you're
incredible.
going to need something.
It was
like that.
incredible, yes.
Okay. So because it's on my mind, I want to jump straight to this.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
eventually get to
Right.
Buffs picks and Nuggets picks.
I'm so warm. Why is it so warm up here?
I don't know, but it's freezing downstairs.
Jeez, I was so... it's the snow's out. I bundle up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I have concocted our 33%
I love this.
NBA parlay boost. Now we know
The world needed you.
we are never, ever again betting on a result in the NBA.
Yes.
We are completely out. So this is a player prop only NBA parlay. Now, I'm going to be honest here. I don't lie to you guys. You only need 3. I got a little greedy. I put in 4.
Let's go.
So you can pick your favorite 3
Is it
of
a
these.
safe man parlay?
Well, you tell me.
It's a gambling man's parlay.
No, it's not. But there's 4 legs, so anytime you need 4 things to happen, you're gambling. Here's what we have. To record a double-double, Joel Embiid, yes.
Ooh.
That's
okay.
minus 420. To
They're
record
going against the Lakers.
yes.
All right.
To record
I
a
like
double-double, Rudy Gobert, yes. Against the Mavericks. That's minus 335.
Coming off a back-to-back.
It's okay.
Okay.
To record a double-double, Nikola Jokic, minus 220.
Uh-huh. No, minus 220.
Yeah. Bam can give him trouble sometimes. I know. To record a double-double, last leg here, Giannis, minus 400. Put that all together, stamp the old Profi boost on it, plus 258.
Rudy's the only part of that I'm iffy on.
Rudy is he actually has tougher odds than Jokic.
I might flip Rudy with they're playing the Mavs, you said.
So I
With
had
Luka.
Luka in there. Luka's only minus 186 tonight.
Great.
Go for it.
I mean, it is hard. He has a harder path than Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy
has a
is
harder
going
path than
to suck up 14 rebounds.
That's true.
Because
Because it's really just Porzingis and nothing.
yeah.
They're kind of lacking for bigs.
And all the points will scare you with Rudy just because he's so unskilled.
But right, he's hanging around the rim long enough to get those 5 hoops he needs.
Yeah. Like, I don't want him.
I love it.
I
I
don't-
love it, Ryan. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
I think this is the new wave.
I'm both tempted to take a leg off and to go just like every single game I've got a double invested. You've got me torn in a pretzel right now. It's these are the personalities we deal with on this show.
Uh-huh.
It's a methodical, analytical Andre and gambling parlay loving Andre.
Oh yes,
They are at constant odds with each other.
We love them both.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, I think we're gonna
great
start
stuff,
calling this the double your money.
Let's go. I love that.
Because it's almost 3-1. So
I'm gonna text Lindsay and let her know that's up for grabs.
Right.
Put the word out to the sponsors. The double.
I'm not even
Parlay
gonna
is
mention
out
the
there.
company that should be most invested in the segment called the double parlay, but
We would never.
I don't even want them.
Nope. We don't want them. We hate them.
Yeah, exactly.
You do. I'm indifferent to trash food across the board. It is above me to rank trash food.
Oh, I like
Yes.
that. I like the philosophy there.
Yeah, it's a little snobby. I think I come off as a dick. But
You
hey,
do, but that's
fine.
kind of you're good at that. While we're here
Yeah.
talking about large odds and returns, we might as well touch on a bet that I can tell you in confidence, just between us here, I've taken.
Tis family after
I
all.
have placed money on Matthew Stafford to the Denver Broncos.
Not just that. You used your. Is that an NFL profit boost?
Well, so here's what's interesting. They call it get a 55% profit boost to celebrate the 55th edition of the big game, which one of the dumbest things in the world is that whoever owns the NFL owning the rights to the term Super Bowl won't let anyone use it on anything.
I love it.
Why?
I love seeing all these companies having to call it pro football and the big game. It's great.
It's so dumb.
I'm all about it.
Like technically a bar can't even say they're having a Super Bowl party.
It keeps people like us with communication degrees employed, We can work as social media managers or copywriters. It's a good thing, Ryan.
Okay. Anyways, so yeah, what they did though is they switched the entire NFL slate to Super Bowl LV.
They did. It's every time it gives me it takes
No,
me
I'm
a
like, where
second
is
to
NFL?
find
Oh, there it
I
is.
know.
So because of that, you can put it on this. Now maybe they'll come back to me later and say, "Hey, you weren't allowed to do that," and they kind of hold all the power, so I can't really say anything back.
Yeah. I think they'll allow it.
Matthew Stafford to the Denver Broncos is currently plus 500. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't have any inside information here. I'm speculating.
Vibes.
But it adds up to me. And so I think
could see it.
I think the chance. Here's what it comes down to me. I think the chances of Matthew Stafford being a Bronco are better than 5-1. So I took it.
Yeah, I mean, they are now tied second place as they have all along. The only change is now they're only tied with one other team in second place, and that's the New England Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots have made a little bit of a move. The Colts are the favorites here.
They've moved just slightly from plus 300 to plus 250. Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm with you.
I think that I think Matthew Stafford ends up being a Denver Bronco. So
It's beautiful.
that's that.
On the Sean,
For
the
what
Sean
it's
Watson
worth,
side,
Ryan, I also called my shot and placed that bet this morning as well. So
Was
I
that after you heard us talking about it on the podcast?
I did it while we were on the pod, actually.
Nice.
I tell you what, the odds, kind of like two meteorites coming together, or a planet and a meteorite.
Tell
Matthew
me more.
Stafford at plus 500. Nikola Jokic, what did you get that MVP odds to start at?
Plus 2,500.
Care to guess what it is now?
I know.
Oh, you know. Okay, good.
This is part of my morning routine. Like some people read the paper. I sit down. I have my coffee.
That's
I pull
what
out,
I'm doing too. Yeah.
I pull out the odds. I check where everything's moved to.
Yeah.
Then I'm over trading stocks.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm checking 4 futures lines. Sean Watson, Matthew Stafford, most improved MPJ, MVP Nikola Jokic.
I like it.
That's my daily routine.
Yeah.
We never talked about that. That's a little scary. 700 now.
Plus 700.
Fourth. He's now surpassed Giannis.
Yep.
He's surpassed AD.
Mm-hmm.
It's just him, LeBron, Luka, Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
That's the big 4.
Luka is scaring me a lot. Because
LeBron's terrifying me.
Oh, I don't care about him.
Good.
Who is she?
They won't give the MVP to LeBron. They never do.
No.
LeBron led a
they've
1
done
seed
it
bad Cavs team when Russ averaged a triple-double through a 6 seed and he didn't win. Like
Every sport likes to do the Career Achievement Award MVP. It happens every so often.
It does.
And I think the stars are aligning for a nice career. Aaron Rodgers will get that this year. Nice little career.
Aaron Rodgers deserves that.
Aaron
Career
Rodgers was
achieve-
also
Oh,
the best
sure.
player in football this year. He
Right,
deserved
not
the
named
MVP.
Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes.
He was
absolutely.
way better.
Way
than
better than
Patrick
both.
Mahomes.
If we're looking at stats, sure, but Patrick Mahomes undoubtedly the best player on football from
But-
week 1 to 17.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, he is, but he wasn't.
He never had any
was-
stinkers against the Buccaneers like Aaron Rodgers, for example.
He was LeBron Jamesing it. He
Yeah,
gave
yeah,
half-ass
it was LeBron
effort
James,
most of the
but-
season
Yeah.
because that's all he had to do. So now, I mean, he's going to win Super Bowl MVP, and good for him.
Yeah.
I'm worried about Luka because he just keeps on putting up these ridiculous numbers. And the NBA needs their next LeBron, and they want it to be him.
I wish I could put Jokic or Luka either or triple-double every night. That was beautiful.
That was, yeah.
That was fun.
You could ask.
I could ask.
We could ask, like, Euro MVP. Can we get, like, both of those guys together at, like, I don't know, plus 250?
Yeah, make it like a hero special type deal, you know?
Right.
Give it that kind of vibe. Yeah. Okay, I like it.
Okay, so anyways, those are 2 longer plays.
Yeah.
Let's get into this Nuggets game. But before we do that,
Yes.
a shout out to DraftKings Sportsbook, where you can get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR at sign-up. Use the code DNVR at sign-up. Get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 at DraftKings Sportsbook, where you can get in on all the fun, all the action, all sorts of amazing boosts coming for the Super Bowl. So just be prepared to opt in because it's going to get crazy, I have a feeling. And you can get in on Matt Stafford to Denver. You can get in on Deshaun Watson to Denver if you want.
You can get in on Deshaun Watson to the Chiefs if you're insane enough to go for it.
Wow.
Or the Packers. That's my favorite long play.
To the Packers.
At like plus 50,000.
Not
It's a
happening.
fun play.
Yeah.
But it's at least plausible. It's not like the Seahawks or Chiefs or Bills where it's like, yeah.
Right, that's impossible. Yeah. Anyways, that's all the stuff you can get in on, and so much more at DraftKings Sportsbook. Of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprised of first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. Deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough and restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
Nice.
All right, Nuggets game tonight. The short-handed, I guess.
Tell me more.
Miami Heat. No Goran Dragic tonight.
Yeah.
Tyler Hero is questionable.
Little bubble hangover for those Heat.
And so I'm already obviously in on Jokic dub.
And the Nuggets on a roll.
Yes. On a good roll here.
Yeah.
One more and that's like news. 5 in a row, that's news.
For us.
Well, no, for like the world.
Yeah. I mean, Sombor and, that Korean writer who picked the Nuggets. Our world, our people, yes.
No, I'm saying like CNN.com. Top headline. GameStop stock source.
This is
Second
Wolf
headline.
Blitzer.
Nuggets. 5th in a row.
I like it. That's a world I want to live in.
This is a special report. So yeah, I got Yoke dub. Yoke
Beautiful.
trip dub is plummeting right now at the odds. It was up at 325 earlier today.
Jeez.
It's dipped down to plus 280. They know something.
They're feeling it.
So I
They're
don't know.
feeling it, and yet the dub is so easy. They're kind of not putting respect on his name on the dub odds.
I will. I'm in the interest in sharing information here.
It's been a good one for RK Intel. It's been an RK Intel episode. Love those.
Was talking to our guy Adamades
Uh-huh.
earlier, and he said of any game all season, this is the game where the double scares him the most
Because of
that big guy.
Bam Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo. Not to be confused with Hassan Whiteside, who was there before him. He's like a much better version of that.
Incredibly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Significant.
But like they just went from having like a really athletic young center to another one, and you're like, wait, what happened?
This one's a little shorter, but much more athletic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice. For them, it's nice.
So it's still gonna hit though. So
Are you taking trip dub? Is this a trip dub night? Our clients want to know.
I'm so down on buying trip. Like I think I've lost all of my profits from early season triple double.
Can I say the props haven't been slapping as of late?
I think it's up and down on a night-to-night basis. What I'll tell you is I have morals in life, and one of them is if a team thinks that they can guard Nikola Jokic with one person, I take the over on his points.
What's that set up?
22.5 tonight.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's kind of like his sweet spot.
Good. No, I mean, our loss last game has just given us a
Right. It's going to
point.
pay us back.
Yes, wonderful.
So there you go. Jokic points I like. Just curious, like, what do you think on Jamal? Is tonight a night where he comes out and like feels like he has to play really well because of what happened last game? Or is he in like a funk now?
I don't even know about Jamal. I do know he was hot in that last one, though.
Same line. Do we have to? Is this a sunk cost fallacy type of thing where we have to go back to that line?
Oh, we get the 28.5
28.5 combined.
See, I don't forget those things. Yeah, no, I'm doubling down on that.
Okay.
I'm not abandoning that one. This one's for you, Andrew. Andrew's the one who asked about it, right? No,
Sean.
Sean. This one's for you, Sean.
We're gonna get it back.
Yes, absolutely.
He's actually the one who told me about it, so
Right,
he
right.
actually owes us.
He asked you if it was cheese, and that's what led us down this road.
Yep.
Then our clients now, Sean's impacting thousands of lives now. Terrible.
I mean,
shame on you, Sean. Shame on you.
Sam Hathaway thinks it's going to be a big Jamal night.
Oh, geez. Do we have MPJ props? What are we doing?
No,
We're talking
dude.
about MPJ props.
we don't have them. That's why we're not talking about them.
Jeez.
I know.
Wow.
They're scared.
Damn
mean,
right.
We
Damn
are
right.
missing it. Like, they're really missing out on. I would have been all over MPJ props tonight.
Okay, there's not a lot of Heat props up yet. I'm holding out hope. No, this game starts pretty soon.
5:40.
Eesh. I hate that. Hate it, Ryan. We'll do a last check-in checkarooski on this one before the game starts. Who do you have first bucket? People want to know. It's what makes people excited. You know, we could choose a non-nugget from time to time.
No, we can't.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you can.
Well, I could, yes. I don't want to, though, because Paul Millsap will be scoring the first bucket tonight.
Ooh.
Yes, plus 950.
So, who will benefit most by the Heat that aren't playing?
Monty.
Yeah, but he's not even on here.
No.
Um,
I know. I'd love some good Facu props. Love
Wow.
nothing more than to hammer some Facu props.
The first bucket of the game shall once again be scored by Garris Harris.
Gary Harris. Let's do it, Gary. I'm counting on you.
We do have one prop question for MPJ. Do you take his over on points at 16.5?
In a hypothetical world in which DraftKings Sportsbook offered that line, you absolutely do take that over. Right?
I would let it ride from now until eternity.
Yeah.
That's kind of my strategy with
It's
MPJ.
like Miko Shots over here.
Exactly. Like, oh, it's there. Boom. Like, tell me where do I throw money?
Right. Absolutely.
Colorado Buffaloes. Ever heard of them?
I have.
Nice.
I'm fond of the program.
Are they? All I need to know is, are they at home or are they on the road? Because I know no one that. I mean, again, you spent time with college basketball coaches, so you kind of think like a college basketball coach. And road or away, COVID or not, you don't even care. It's all that matters.
They're at home.
All right, now I like it.
Colorado Events Center in beautiful Boulder, Colorado.
Just a tad outside.
5,800 feet. It's not outside of Boulder. It's right in the heart of it.
Oh, right, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then okay. Yes.
Okay.
yes.
This is tough.
Oh, boy.
But I think you might like it.
I already do.
So, this is a Washington State team that just a couple days ago the Buffs trailed by 18 points to.
Yes.
And now
Yes.
they find themselves favored by 14.5. Now,
So true.
I know what you're thinking.
Oh.
You're thinking the average bettor says, didn't they play them close?
Holy cow.
But at the same time, the average bettor might only know that the Buffs ended up winning that game by like 15.
What was the spread last time?
10. And they covered.
Wow. Holy cow, I didn't know this was coming my way.
Yeah.
Oh.
So tell me what you think. I always like to know how you feel about how I feel.
Yeah. No, I understand the lack of confidence.
It's a classic find the cheese.
Holy cow, they're begging you to take Washington State. They're begging you. The last one was at home as well?
No, the last one was on the road.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no. Hammer the Buffaloes. It's a 2-unit play tonight. Has to be.
Honestly, I think the best Buffs
to
betting
be.
strategy ever is betting off of your reaction to my feelings.
So far, it hasn't failed us to the point where I'm almost scared I'm misreading this situation. But I think I'm reading this correctly.
I feel squirmish about giving away that many
Which
points
I
to a
love.
team that was outplaying them just mere hours ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
Buffs total points set at over 75.5.
Does Washington State have an injury of sorts?
No.
They're just like, oh, man. What's crazy is this happened with Utah State CSU. First game, Utah State's favored by 8, cover. The line stays at 8 in the second game. CU wins outright.
CSU, yeah.
CSU, yeah. Sorry.
And what did that teach you?
It doesn't apply to this situation. Unfortunately, it doesn't apply
Okay.
here.
So here's how I feel
That
as well,
reminds me
though.
of that.
The Buffs set over is set at 75.5. I find there to be very few scenarios in which they cover 15 or 14.5 and don't score 75. But there are scenarios in which they score 75 and don't cover 15.
Yep.
So that might be the safer bet.
Oh, man. Lots of respect for the Buffs. You got to love that, Ryan.
Respect from everyone except for the AP voters.
Yeah, the AP voters aren't awake late enough to watch the Buffs play basketball. They also can't afford Pac-12 Network because, they're AP writers.
That's true.
They're not creative, they're not creating, like, great content that a large audience is coming to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go get them.
Well, I'm just... These are facts, folks. Read the AP. They publish. They'll tell you.
Facts only.
Facts only. Yes.
I'm sure there is probably an AP story on the average salary of
the AP voter. Yeah.
It's all right. The AP voters don't like the Drake Bulldogs either. So
see,
nothing is more irrelevant that we care about than AP polls in basketball, or in football now either. I mean, the college football playoff rankings have completely. It's kind of the AP polls are the yellow pages. They just drop them off at your house, and you're like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this?
Essentially.
The internet has deemed your items useless.
Yeah, I mean, you should just look at records against the spread.
Well, that's really where you should go.
Those are the real rankings.
And speaking of records against the spread, so anyways, I'm taking the Buffs over 75.5. Speaking of records against the spread.
What's the Buffs' real record? They're 11-5 against the spread.
The Buffs are 11-5 against the spread?
Of course.
That's a really good number. They're 12-4 in life.
Oh, so not bad.
Yeah. The Drake Bulldogs are back in action.
Whoa, back-to-backer? Missouri State again?
Yeah, again. At 7 o'clock tonight.
What's the spread? 3.5 again? We having a spread repeat, or have we swung it towards Missouri State?
It's 4.
Oh, damn it. They're on to us.
I'd still take Drake to cover the spread tonight.
Let me ask you some questions about Drake last night, since I watched zero plays from this game.
Samesies. I was glued to other games.
Did they play poorly early on, or were they getting outplayed?
They played really poorly, in my opinion. So Drake hadn't played in 24 straight days because of COVID stuff that was going on in the MVC. They had a ton of games canceled for both them and other schools. And so I think they just hadn't played in a while. And they were really rusty. And so the second half, they weren't taking...
Shots not falling in the first half?
Shots not falling, and they weren't playing like Drake. So they weren't driving in the paint and kicking it out and shooting threes, which is how Drake plays. And then in the second half, they got back to what their identity is. They played really strong defense. They were nailing threes. And I think they're going to do more of that today and just blow them. Frankly, I think...
Drake by 1,000.
Yeah. I feel good about it.
What did they hold Missouri State to in the second half?
6 total baskets in the second half.
Not only did they figure out their stuff on one side, they completely solved the other team.
Missouri State comes in already down 15. Defeated.
I don't want to be overly confident.
No.
Yeah, I also don't want to be overly confident because Drake is 14-0. So at some point, like, they're going to lose at some point. So
tonight is not that night. Tonight is not that night.
I don't think so. I like the Buffs total. I like Drake and the Buffs team total, I should specify, and Buffs against the spread. Odds boost town.
There's nothing good.
There is that NBA parlay tonight, I thought, from DraftKings.
Yeah, we gave out the double-double parlay.
The double your money.
The double your money. Okay. I think that'll do it, I suppose, Ryan.
All right. Well, I got to get my phone onto a charger and get these bets in before my phone dies.
Yeah, same, for sure. That happened to you yesterday. Did you lose out on anything?
No, but that was part of the whole mess that was me accidentally, on purpose, betting on Nathan McKinnon goal instead of shots, which ended up costing me 1.5 units.
Quick note. The division winners that one AJ Hafley gave me in the NHL, 4 divisions, 4 winners.
Did you parlay those?
Of course. The 3 non-Avs are in first place, and the Avs are coming hot. They're coming hot.
You got a buyout?
I already have a buyout. So
what's the buyout?
It is a little over what I initially put in, so we're slowly working our way up.
My Jokic buyout is almost now to 2-1. I think if he has a triple-double tonight in a Nuggets win, we're going to the moon.
Breaking this top 4 is going to... he can break into the top 3. Embiid is right there. Mm-hmm. We've got Embiid in our sights.
Embiid is not even playing better than him a little bit.
There's been some wild East Coast bias going on with
it. Unfreaking believable.
It's fine. We're a month in, and it'll tire itself out.
How many more EPA charts do they need to see, or whatever it's called?
TPA, I think. But LeBron and Luka, that's going to be a tough twosome to crack.
We should have a bit where we print out those TPA charts and mail them via snail mail to all of the dinosaur East Coast voters.
Oh, yeah. AP voters specifically.
And on that note, we're out of here. See you guys later.